I can tear you up. Why? Why me? Let go of me. I'm dead. Help me.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk with Unothehomie. I'm Unothehomie, and if you're watching this, I appreciate you for watching this, and I hope you're having a great day. So again, I was trying to before coming in this podcast, I was trying to think of some topics to lean in with, but I'm still kind of adjusting, so to say. I guess it's been I got a lot of stuff going on in life. I'm trying to get squared away, and I guess I'm almost in disbelief that I'm actually making this second podcast, dude. Oh my god! Like I try to do it with other people, and it's so many people just free. I've decided I'm probably going to give some psychology, a little bit of psychology in this podcast, and one of which is that people talk a good game. All right, people talk a very good game, but when it's time to show up, usually they're not going to. Usually they're not going to be there. But I guess I'll talk about what I've been up to lately. Going forward, I'll try to get a little bit more organized. There's a lot going on in the world, but I guess I'll give you some of my terminology. I don't really want to go. I'm not fully prepared to go underwater with y'all just yet. And underwater is a term that I use in my personal vocab. And by underwater, I mean as far as like topics in depth. Some people, I come across like the last time they read a book was like when they were like in pretty much high school or whatever. And I know it's not everybody, but yeah, man. Like I come across there's a lot of people can't really somebody will come up to you in my experience and they'll be like oh yeah, Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. I'm like, you don't people want to talk Bitcoin, they don't know nothing, man. They don't know nothing, dog. And it's just little stuff. Like it's just me griping a little bit, but like that's what I'm saying. Like I kind of like I keep I don't I tell people like I'm not. We gotta keep it above water. We gotta keep it above water, man. Because the minute you start going deep, they can't. Some people can't handle the pressure. Boom. Might have to coin that phrase. But I'll probably mention some events that have been going on recently. Every day, it's like it's a fire out there, man. It's not like I don't care, but it's like you can only devote your attention to so many things. You have to take care of yourself first and foremost. Because if you can't take care of yourself, how you gonna take care of anybody else, man? Like it's just fucking buildings exploding, fucking earthquakes and shit. It's like, what do you want me to do, man? You want me to fucking if I don't have the fucking if you don't have the fucking superhero cheat code, like what the fuck are you expected to do, man? No, man, you fucking help those around you, but you first and foremost you help your fucking self. All right, don't be an asshole. It's good to have a code of ethics too. So That's been like a good thing. People trying to like get people and talk about like having fucking ethics and I'm sorry, I saw a podcast recently. I'm not gonna say who, but if you bring somebody on to set up like some questions to kind of like put yourself in a positive light, I don't know, man. That's weird. That's kind of weird, man. I ain't gonna say who though. It's a lot of people doing that, but when they come to a question of ethics, it's like it's it's one of those things that's just like infinitesimal, like it's you can do the right thing, but are you doing it the right way? Then you got to factor in like how it's a lot of factors that come into play. I'm not that educated on it. Like I'm not about to go. I'm about to keep it above water, so I'm not gonna go too in depth. But it is something to be of concern because I guess one of the biggest things that's going on these days is that I was gonna save this topic for later, but you see with AI, I'm gonna post this picture right. So this is the picture of the Langoliers, and if you don't know, it's a Stephen King movie. People get on a flight and then they get stuck in some alternate time reality, and more or less end up confronting like God, more or less, an agent of God, or some kind of like a force that's like of an eldritch nature. So, and that's pretty interesting. And you know what? And I use that comparison because that's just pretty much what like AI is. AI is here, and it more or less is devouring instead of time itself to restart the day is devouring people's misconceptions. Okay, and what that means is that there's certain things. There's the it's y'all don't. This is gonna get pretty dank, but y'all you ever play like Super Mario and you ever play like a scroll level or in a video game, which is pretty much like you're playing a video game, but behind you the screen is cutting you off. So if you don't jump over the obstacles before that screen comes and knocks you over or touches you, it's game over. So that's kind of how I would compare AI a little bit because AI like it's stuff. If you're not educated on, like you're going, and I'm repeating somebody else's word, you're going to suffer. Okay, like you're going to suffer. Like if you're not caught up on certain things, and it just is what it is, man. But yeah, that's my analogy. uh, I mean, will it get better or I don't know, man. It really all just depends on us, you know. Um, AI is definitely here to stay. I'm really just looking forward to the robots because I mentioned before, like there's this Bicentennial Man is definitely a recommended watch. Uh, they're not going. The people they're not going. I don't know if I'm. I feel like I'm probably the only one saying this, but the robots are trying to have sex with us. All right, like there you go. Like it's pretty much it. You don't get what I mean? Well, okay. So we get AI right. All right, we get robots right. Okay, like what do we're gonna put them together. Okay, and at some point, I'll even posted. There's been I saw an article about robot wombs. So like we're gonna eventually the robots are gonna figure out a way how to bioorganically replicate themselves. Okay, so that's just the thing, man. It's just like, am I talking out my ass? No, not really. Like it's fucking science. Like the science is there. Okay, I don't I don't know. People don't talk about that enough, but so yeah, that'll happen. So that should be fun. I might do a little bit more research on that later, but it is what it is. What else, man? Other than that, oh yeah, I've been playing. Yeah, it's kind of a funny segue. Oh, you know what? I'll probably okay. I guess as we're talking about real life some more, I guess I'll bring up. We got Chicago. Trump talked about going to Chicago, and I kind of feel some kind of way about that because if you are melanated, I'm about 1,000% sure that you know somebody who has some kind of ties to the grittier areas of Chicago. If you catch my drift, so yeah, man, I've been seeing stuff on the news and the mayor or whatever. He's like, Chicago's cool, yeah, ain't nothing. Then you see what's been going on, and before I get into that, I would like to direct your attention to a certain TV series that was on whatever some live streaming service called The Shy. Okay, and in The Shy is about Chicago, and it shows a perspective of a few young men and how they more or less are trying to survive. You know, and I mean, it's yeah. Then you can go on YouTube. You can look at the news. The show is pretty interesting, man. I haven't really. I think I caught maybe like 2 seasons, man. Some real nigga rhythm stuff, but yeah, this is an entertainment watch, man. If you don't know what I mean, it's just it's gritty. Um, it's gritty, but I'm pretty sure that a lot of it is based off of, like real life experiences from people who have grown or have just been around that kind of lifestyle. Um, and while I'm on the topic of Chicago, I guess I'll bring up King Von. And yeah, man, I'm bringing him up because yeah, dude, he was a Chicago native. For those who don't know, he's a rapper. I'm going into the nigger rhythm, I know, but yeah, man. I remember he had this one song. He unfortunately he passed away. Gun violence, and he did have a song though. When I first was introduced to him, a song that popped up in my algorithm called "Took Her to the O." And that was I forgot how it was probably like almost 6 years, 6 maybe 7 years ago. Time has certainly passed, but when I heard that song, man, I was already like on the cusp, like, cause I grew up in some grit, man. I grew up in some real gritty neighborhoods, and I've been through the gamut. A lot of people don't know. I don't really talk about it that much, but yeah, I've been definitely been through the gamut, man. But homie, listening to I was definitely listening to a lot of trap music. Uh, yeah, and that song comes on. I listened to that song, and that song definitely made me question my choice in music, man. Cause like it was something like when I heard that song, man, took her to the O. It just I knew I was like, yeah, I can't. So that it yeah, I heard the song and it was if the best way I can describe it is that it scared me. It fucking scared me. And if you look at the music video, you have to watch the music video too because he's like talking to like a psychologist. I'm not saying you should check it out, but if you are curious, you can check it out. It's definitely like this is some nigger rhythm 101 for you. All right. So yeah, he's talking to like a psychologist, and he's going off, man. Just saying some of the most gangster stuff I have ever heard. This dude is like 20 years old, but he has like 40-year-old problems, man. Like it was just wild, man. And I think like when I heard it, man, the song to me it was a cry. Like the song to me was like a cry for help, a cry for help. Okay, I mean it's gangster. It's a real. It was a bop. It was a bop. A very like you listen to it, you're like, oh okay, yeah, fuck yeah. It's you listen to those lyrics, man. Nah, dog. Nah, man. And this is just what like a lot of stuff that's just going on, like the black community, man. It's just like it's a lifestyle, man. You get indoctrinated into it, and that's just like all other doors. Like you can't all. It's like all your other options are closed. That's just the mentality. Like you can't do anything else but this thing, and you have to be willing to sacrifice yourself. All right, absurd, not worth it. There's a million ways to get money. All right, that's what people don't understand, man. And that's when it kind of like fall on the OGs, dog. Like, cause like that's yeah, man. I don't know, man. If you out here, you trying to start a rap career, man, it's a lot of challenges you gonna face, man. And one of the biggest ones is probably like, in addition to other people, is yourself. Cause it's like like if you're not really, if you're not lack of education, if you're not educated on what the world really has to offer, you could definitely go down the wrong path. I mean, this is like it's just it's the hood, man. It's a lot of people who trying to get out, and a lot of people who just don't know, dog. Like y'all. Some people don't know, man. Like if you when you in the hood, it's levels to it, like all things. And there's some places where just the sun does not shine. Okay, like y'all don't know about that. The sun, like you don't know. Okay, and it's pretty sunny in Ohio. A lot of people think it ain't really sunny like that, but nah, man, it's pretty sunny out here. Like, it's pretty sunny out here, man. But yeah, dog. So yeah, unfortunately, he wound up passing away of gun violence. Just is what it is. You get caught up in that lifestyle, and yeah, it can get gangster. Um, that's why I'm like a lot of OGs, like they don't really like it's like the music industry, but dog, like when you really think about it, like you got dudes who like drug dealers and shit, like they trying to get their money, like what nobody really caught on, but like these niggas are hustlers. Like you think they really like they don't give a fuck. Like, a lot of these dudes do not give a fuck, bro. They just watching people just fucking just throw themselves off the ledge like fucking lemmings. Like just watching y'all just jump off this cliff, and they're not gonna tell you. They're not gonna tell you. Like it's business. Ugh, Jesus. But yeah. Hopefully, yeah, that'll probably work his own self out, man. Yeah. What's that fucking? It was like an anime, The Promised Neverland. Wink, wink. What else I've been doing? Been playing a lot of Tekken. Yeah, Tekken. I've been playing Tekken. As of like last week, I downloaded it. Oh, it's been. it's been so nice. Yeah, I'm probably gonna put some clips in here. Y'all will probably see. But yeah, man, I've been fucking people up on Tekken. I've only been playing Tekken 7 though. I don't really feel like playing 8. 8. There's a lot of controversy around 8. And personally, I never really like when I did start really playing Tekken. I feel like I didn't really get all get the full life out of it. You know. So that's it's been fun, and thankfully there's like enough people online, so it's very easy to get matches. Because for those who don't know, like in the fighting game community, like depending on what platform and what version of a game is out, you may or may not see like a lot of people when you try to play against other people online. Uh, what else? And I guess while on the topic of video games or fighting games in particular, oh yeah, this is a little off tangent, but I guess I'll bring up like okay, so I've been playing Tekken. Also, I got Guilty Gear XR and Guilty Gear the old version downloaded. So I've been kind of like I've been hopping on those. There's a lot of nostalgia wrapped around in them. I'll probably get into that sometime. Well, yeah, there was a period in my life where Guilty Gear was like the only fighting game I had. So, like, I promise you, I think it was like on PS2. I had a copy of Guilty Gear XX Accent Core Plus R, and yeah, man, I just used to just play that all the time. They had a mode on it which I don't understand why they didn't bring it back, which was like more or less survival mode. Yeah, they definitely need to bring that back. They had MOM mode. Um, I don't really like MOM mode, but yeah. I did. They did. Guilty Gear X Drive. Guilty Gear Strive. I did have that. I had Guilty Gear Strive on PS4 for like 2 weeks, and I could not play it. I couldn't play it, man. After because my issue with the game, which is just like Mortal Kombat, with the exception of Mortal Kombat 9, is that it's too slow. Like, it is too slow, man. I don't like that, dog. I like it just the neuron activation. I know it's just too fucking slow, man. Like the delayed input, it fucks. Like I'm used to like I used to play Devil May Cry like religiously. Devil May Cry 3. And I noticed after like as the get 4 and 5, it got a little bit slower, just a little bit slower. Like I got Devil May Cry 5, did not like it because it was just too slow. I can't.
What is this? Huh? This is whack! I can't get jiggy with this shit!
I don't. No, like I don't like. It's just having to wait. It's not cool, dog. It's no, nah, man. It's not. It's not fun. It's not fun. It feels like I'm trying to like do cool stuff with a fucking brick. Like Grand Theft Auto 5. Grand Theft Auto 5 is too slow. Like I'm from that era. Like when I don't know what it is. Like the frames per second. Like it's just I need speed. I like having a reaction time. Like my nervous system is like very tuned up. Like I don't know. Like it's just how it is. Yeah, it feels like I'm moving in molasses when I play these games. Like Mortal Kombat, I will never. I'm not going to play Mortal Kombat. That's probably why the game doesn't have probably as large of an audience as some other games out there. Because it's slow. Mortal Kombat is slow, man. Tekken's been doing a good job for the most part, and pretty much any other like 2D anime fighter as they call them. Super Smash Bros. And yeah, I'm like, why don't just if I push the button, I don't want to wait like 2 seconds for the movie to come out. That's just me. It's just me. Make your games faster. Hashtag. Ugh. Um. What else? Movies. You know what? I just watched Captain America 3. Captain America 3, pretty much. Anthony Mackie, um, Harrison Ford, and I know, yeah, I think the movie came out like a year or 2 years ago, and yeah, I'm just now watching it, but yeah, I'm actually. So if you look on like IMDb or Rotten Tomatoes, I think they gave the movie like a 6 out of 10, and the movie was a very. I thought it was a good watch. I thought it was good. It was good. The movie had a real like quiet intensity to it. I thought Harrison Ford, when I saw the previews, like we all saw that he was going to turn into Red Hulk, but I didn't know that he was going to be Thunderbolt Ross. So that was interesting because I thought like at first I didn't. The only reason why I didn't watch the movie is because I thought they were going to make like a random character, not you. I thought they were gonna make a random character be Red Hulk, and instead of Ross. So because they replaced the actor, I don't know. I don't know what for. I might have to look that up. But yeah, that definitely like threw me off. I was like, oh, my inner nerd, my inner nerd got upset. So yeah. But it turned out it worked out pretty well, and they retconned some stuff. I wonder. I don't know if we'll ever get like. It was nice to see some returning actors from the Incredible Hulk movie with what's his face. Um, oh yeah, this guy, and yeah, yeah, yeah. It'll be interesting to see if they're ever gonna like show like other clips and just like if they're gonna just like insert Mark Ruffalo into it instead of Homeboy. That'll be interesting. I don't know. I don't see why they shouldn't. But we saw the Abominations actor saw him come back. Mr. I forgot his name from Pulp Fiction and other Tarantino flicks and other films. Good actor. Um, I forgot that guy's name. He's like South African. He was in Elysium. Good actor, man. John Wolfe. I think it's like John Wolfe or something like that. Um, but yeah, yeah, the movie was cool. Um, my favorite Captain America movie will always be Winter Soldier. I thought always, hands down, I thought the Winter Soldier was like dope as fuck, man. Um, and, being in the military like Captain America, I shouldn't have to say it, but yeah. You know what? I'll say this though. I remember watching Aquaman and the movie with Jason Momoa, and I did not like the beginning scene where they introduced the Manta and they like more or less killed everybody on a Navy submarine. That hurt my feelings, man. It really hurt my feelings, dog. Cause it's just y'all don't know, dog. Submariners in the Navy, they go through so much shit. So the fact that these dudes were just like chilling underwater is bad enough already. You don't got any sunlight. God knows how the food is, and then some dude just like break in, fucking kill everybody. Ugh. Anyways, forever. I'm not ready for another Aquaman movie. Yeah, I don't think I'm really ready for another Aquaman movie. I like Jason Momoa though. If he comes back, that'll be cool. Yeah, so Sonic 3. Sonic 3 was good. Chef's Kiss. Real Chef's Kiss. 1 and 2 were good. Like, they did it. They did it, man. Video game movies have definitely gotten better over the years. I brought up Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat is like the one. Alright. Yeah. It's the only one. But, it was the first good video game movie. Well, movie based off a video game. But yeah, Sonic 3 was pretty dope. It all kind of worked out. Jim Carrey he killed it, fucking killed it. I like his Dr. Robotnik. Just, y'all, I'm not gonna go into it, but I like his Dr. Robotnik. Ugh, just ugh, ugh. TV shows. I've been watching. I finished Venture Brothers. I did a rewatch. Finished the movie like last week. That was pretty good. Venture Brothers is like it's like being reunited with a really cool friend. Yeah, Venture Brothers it's definitely peak fiction, if anything. Also, I'm considering rewatching Ugly Americans. Like, if there was ever an animated series that needs to be brought back, it's fucking Ugly Americans. It got canceled way too soon, and yeah, that was the show. Like, I don't know. Like, Comedy Central, they had a lot of shows, but I felt like Ugly Americans had some staying power to it. Like, they didn't let them cook long enough. But maybe it's just me. I don't know. I mean, it's cool. Yeah, it was about like it wasn't. It's like a little bit. It was like a good B tier. Yeah. B tier animated series. King of the Hill, that's like S tier in my book. Manga. Jujutsu Kaisen. So in Jujutsu Kaisen news, I heard that Gege, Akutami, Gege Akutami. He's supposed to be making another manga. I'm already. Oh yeah, the animated series. They're gonna make another season of Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm already checked out though. So, like, in the manga, after the spoilers, after the fuck is that guy's name? My phone won't stop updating. I don't know why. I feel like my phone's just been updating for like 3 days now. I don't know. I don't like it. Oh yeah, okay. So my issue. Okay, I got a lot of issues. I guess we'll go into it, man. We'll go into the room. So after Gojo was killed, I think that's probably when my interest in the series died, man. Like, y'all just don't know, man. Like, okay, so maybe about a month before the series' cancellation got announced, I remember I walked into a Barnes and Nobles, right? I bought a book, and the clerk at the time, of a young woman, I noticed she had a tattoo on her forearm, and I was like, "Hey, what's that tattoo you got on your arm?" And then she holds it up, and it's a picture of Gojo doing a thing, like the manga panel, the manga panel. She's just like, "Oh yeah, man, I like Jujutsu Kaisen. I got a tattoo. I love it. It's one of my favorite series." And I was like, "Neat. Gojo died." She's like, "Oh yeah, that is right." Well, I hope freaking the other guy with the sword and the spirit wife or whatever. It's like, well, I hope he doesn't die. I was like, yeah, me either, but I don't know. Who's to say? And like a month later, man, and then the series is like, y'all is just. Mm. So Gojo dies. Okay, and hey, go. I might take a restroom. I'm about to take a quick restroom break before we get into this. Now I'm starting. I was a little bit sleepy earlier, but now I'm about to wake. I'm waking up a little bit. God damn. All right, I'm back. Okay, so all right, here's my issue. Right, so Gojo got locked in the prison realm during the Shibuya arc, right? And everybody's like, okay, they're all like, everybody's all sad and stuff. And when he comes back out, he's like, he's like, he goes off after told you whatever the fucking guy's name is, fucking head Stitches, Mr. Stitches. And like in my heart of hearts, I was like, okay, so now he's about to reveal all the training he's been doing in the 10,000 years or whatever he's been locked up. Doesn't happen, alright. I'm like, okay, next chapter comes out. He's like, alright, y'all, I'm about to go fight, I'm about to go fight I'm about to go fight Sukuna. And I'm like, okay, so he's about to reveal all the training he's been doing in the prison realm. And then he shows up, him and Sukuna, they square up, and he does like the giant, purple or whatever. And I'm like, okay, so this is the part where he's about to reveal all the training he's been doing in the prison realm and why he's undefeatable now, right? And then they fight, and the fight just it keeps going on and on. He's like sweating, he's being pushed to the edge, he's losing limbs, he's getting fucked up, he is tired. And then finally comes the scene where Sukuna gets the upper hand and cuts this motherfucker in half. And I'm like, okay, this is just like the Toji fight, right? You got him. You can't get him. It's like the same trick. You got him before. I thought he was gonna rise up and reveal all the training he's been doing in the prison realm. And it just doesn't happen. I'm like, okay. The internet, everybody's just bugging out like, Gojo's dead! And, chapter, whatever the fuck. And just see everybody just bugging out. Gojo's dead! He's not coming back! I'm like, nah, man, he's gonna fulfill all the training he's been doing in the prison realm. I ain't tripping. And then everybody starts tagging in on this boss raid, which is pretty much what it was. And then they all start using all their techniques and shit. And Sukuna's just like swatting them down one by one. Just like, get the fuck out of here, get the fuck out of here, get the fuck out of here. I already beat the dude. I don't need y'all. Y'all niggas are gnats. Just swatting them down, swatting them down, swatting them down. There's a scene where Sukuna's fucking everybody up, and Gojo shows back up. And I'm like, alright, this is the part where he reveals all the training he's been doing in the prison realm. Fuck you, phone. So, yeah, so I'm like, so this is the part where he reveals all the training he's been doing in the prison realm, right? And then you find out that Yuta took his brain, he put his brain in his body, and I'm like, this is the dumbest fucking shit. This is dumb as fuck. This is dumb as fuck. And it keeps going, and my disappointment just continues to grow. And I'm like, oh, it's over, man. It's super over. It is so over, man. And then I thought back to that girl who had that tattoo on her arm. I was like, oh, man. Oh, man. You hate to see it happen, man. You hate to see it happen. Just like, oh. But I mean, like when you look up, you find out that, and I saw in some interviews that Gage was like, he was he was having like severe burnout, man, and I mean it shows. It really shows. It got a little bit too hype, and I would have preferred if he would have just took like a hiatus. I'm pretty sure he could have afforded it. Like I mean, look at Tagashi and Hunter X Hunter. Like the dude's like he writes pretty much, like when it once in a blue moon, but we still eat that shit up. Like I put like you put 7 chapters out, Hunter X Hunter, I'm good. I'm good. It's about like I've been on the game for a minute, so that was, like 7 chapters hold me for like 3 years, and then I was asking questions. uh, but yeah, man. So yeah, and and then we get the slow burn, and then just we find out that Sukuna was the final boss. Ghetto. I don't know what the hell happened with him. Ghetto. I thought we were gonna get a Yu Yu Hakusho Elder Toguro kind of situation where uh, uh, fucking yeah. Yeah, okay. So I thought that we were gonna get a situation where Mahito was gonna secretly take over Ghetto from the inside out, right? Because his head gets cut off by Yuta, and I'm thinking that the reveal is gonna be, oh, guess what? Mahito did whatever his bullshit was and actually took over his body, and they've actually been they've been or maybe Ghetto had given his body over to Mahito, and because Mahito was probably hands down like one of the most evil villains I've ever seen in Shonen. Like, if I'm being quite honest, like he really was. Like he made it to that list. Like there's Aizen's up there, but then you got Mahito. Mahito was just evil, like just straight evil, man. So yeah, and then I thought he was gonna come back and get the beat down that he. I thought he was gonna be the final boss because Sukuna was bad, but Sukuna just seemed very just nonchalant about everything. Like he's like Sukuna is like a force of nature, pretty much is what it really turned out to be. Like he wanted just a lot of just unjustified destruction, and I don't think his ambitions were ever really like properly revealed. So I don't know. Like it ended. It started off Jujutsu Kaisen. Like at first I was like meh, but it just once it got maybe about like 50 chapters, I think like the 50th, maybe either the 50th or yeah, probably about like 50 chapters when I started picking up a little bit in during the Shibuya arc. Um, that's when I checked it out, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is pretty peak, but it fell off, man. Like, well, I wouldn't even say fell off because there's still it's still a little bit of wiggle room. Like, if the dude wants to pick the story back up, he could finish it, but eh. So another series that's kind of like similar like that, I would say, is probably My Hero Academia. This might upset a lot of people, but I don't like Deku. I never fucked with Deku. Deku just he never had it, man. And I'm gonna tell you the exact reason why Deku just was not ever was just he wasn't gonna be the dude, man, or a dude. Okay, 'cause you got Goku. You got who else? We got even Ichigo. I don't really like Ichigo like that, but Ichigo kind of up there, and a lot of other guys. But and then Deku's like kind of like a couple levels below them. Like if Goku was an S, Deku was like a C plus, D minus. as far as like a shonen pro tag. And the reason why is because Deku wasn't even Deku's not cooler than Kick Ass. Okay? Let that sink in. Deku isn't cooler than Kick Ass in my book. And he never had that. Like Kick Ass, if Kick Ass had All Might's shit, Kick Ass would be a whole other comic. And Deku couldn't even do Kick Ass. Alright? So, and the villain, what's his face? Handman, he didn't really have any good ambitions, man. I thought like his ending was a little bit poetic, which is kind of cool, but like the whole you like it was just no reason. Like it just wasn't fleshed out, and yeah though. But like yeah, Deku he just yeah he didn't he wanted to be a hero, but he couldn't. He needed okay. In addition to like the desire for the power and not just doing it without the power, that would have been way cooler. Like if All Might had caught him like in a bootleg Spider-Man costume doing the thing, but and then towards the end, I thought we were gonna get like the girl who could reverse time. I thought she was going to show up and use her powers on All Might to bring him back to his peak form. And that didn't happen. She just sat in the background, just doing God knows what. And I was like, okay. Just every chapter. And then All Might shows up for the final fight with Home Dude with his villain. And he's wearing like some Batman body armor shit. And I was like, okay, why doesn't the girl just show up? Because it's like the whole thing was like the generations and passing down like their will and inheriting their will, just passing down their will to younger generations, the villain and the hero. I thought, like, cuz All for One kind of cheated, like he came back, so it was more or less like All Might left the job unfinished, so All Might had to finish that and then let Deku fight the other dude, the successor. And then, like, and Deku being All Might's successor, he got to fight the other dude. Like, I thought they were the big the OGs was going to square off. And that would have been a nice little finale. And then have All Might back in his peak form. And that didn't happen. I was like, oh, man, y'all just... like, oh, yeah, All Might was I mean, My Hero Academia was a hard read, man. But they rolled it out, man. I don't. It just. Okay, and then another thing about My Hero Academia is that like Invincible is like the guy right now, and if you're going up against a bunch, if you're gonna make a superhero comic, manga, whatever, you gotta know who really holding down, and y'all don't know Invincible. He there, dog. He up there, dog. So yeah, man, if you can't beat his roster or what's going on in his world, then yeah. Then another thing is, I thought Deku was gonna end up having his quirk finally being revealed. Maybe something like not giving up, or some shit like that. But instead, he loses all of his quirks and goes into the mind of the Handman and what else, man? Yeah, it was just it's not really yeah yeah yeah. Like a lot of people, I remember at the beginning, a lot of people were like, "Oh yeah, My Hero Academia." I was like, "Man, it ain't really nah, dog." And then in the end, they're like, "Oh yeah, it ain't really all that, dog." I was like, "Yeah." Mm-hmm. So yeah. Yeah, that was that. Um, Baki the Grappler. So, yeah, Baki the Grappler. I caught up on Baki. I read it from chapter one. Um, Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. For those who don't know, Baki is more or less like just hyper martial arts, and it's about like one of the son of the most, I know how to put it, the most strongest dude in the world who is just arrogant as hell. Dude is a fucking menace. Yujiro is a fucking menace, and I had no idea how much of a menace he was until like I went back and read it, dog. But yeah, he was on some other shit, man. And couldn't nobody. I don't even think now people still can't tell him to shut the fuck up. Like, ain't nobody touch him. Like, but I went back just so I could, get some insight on Baki's brother Jack. I'll probably do like a separate video for that. And I was not disappointed, man. And Jack, surprisingly, Jack has a lot more character, no pun intended, than I thought he did. Because I thought Jack was like, because my introduction to Jack was during the Pickles arc, so I didn't know everything, all that, his mom and all that other stuff. But then come to find out that Jack is kind of like an honorable dude. Um, he kind of got daddy issues and mom issues and body issues. But at the end of the day, he trying to get strong as fuck, and that's just really like one of the main themes in Baki. I might, you can quote me on this. I was gonna say this for the next video, but Baki, in a way, kind of encapsulates the spirit of the man. And I don't mean to be like unnecessarily deep, but yeah, that's just my thoughts about it, dude. And I could go all kinds of ways about it. But yeah, it's definitely a good read. Definitely enjoyable. I enjoyed the violence. Um, uh, Kisuke Itagaki, he's been taking some breaks from Baki Rahin. Um, so I'm looking forward to him kind of getting back on track with that. And also, for all the series I mentioned, please support the official release. Um, yeah, like it's I know I really wish that the stuff I liked were. I wish there was a better way for me to give them money. I'm not gonna go too deep about it, but yeah, please support the official release, man. Baki, Jujutsu Kaisen, Bleach, everything, whatever. Buy some merch or something, show some love. Uh, so yeah. What else? Oh yeah, I've been on Instagram. I've been having some fun on Instagram, mostly just dark boy stuff, man. And it's been interesting seeing like I've been just I'm like I'm I wanted I hadn't had Instagram. I hadn't probably been on Instagram maybe like 3, 4, maybe 5 years, and I downloaded it, and I've been kind of like scrolling just to kind of like see what the algorithm is going to show me, and it's been interesting. I might show y'all, make a video about that, but yeah, it's a lot of brain rot, man. So y'all be careful about the algorithm. I mean, they've been throwing me some bangers, but it's like a lot of other shit too. It's like recycled videos, and it's like it's a song that keeps playing that's really just getting on my fucking nerves. You know what? I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, we gonna do this, dog, because I'm about to fuck this shit, dude. And y'all know it'd be people can do stuff to your algorithm.
It ain't easy learning to.
Instagram. So yeah. Other than that, man, I think I miss YouTube's trending button. I think it kind of sucks the fact that they're trying to keep people separated from the collective consciousness or whatever. But it's cool. Maybe they might bring it back again. I did know that a lot of my algorithms seem to be kind of affecting a lot of the trending videos. But I mean, y'all don't have to believe me. I do got pictures though. But let me see. I wanted to leave on some psychology, I guess. I don't know, man. Y'all just take care of yourselves, okay? Try not to be an ass. And stay cool. Yeah, I'm about to finish this video up. You guys can follow me on my blog, Unoism.net. Again, I didn't make the rules. Y'all know the game. Like, comment, subscribe. You can follow me on my Patreon if you want to support me on there. And then there's my other channel if you want to look at some dark boy stuff. The Friendly Feeder on YouTube. Hopefully YouTube, they get out of their ass and I can upload another video to my Unoism YouTube channel, which I originally did but can't for some reason. Yeah, it's weird. They said my phone number's being used on too many accounts, and I verified it on too many accounts, but I've only verified it on just Friendly Feeder and Unoism. So, and you're only supposed to have two, so don't. Yeah, this is the CEO of YouTube, man. This dude, he need them hands, man. No, I'm just joking, but I don't know, somebody got to be held accountable, man. Like, there's too much shit going on with Google and YouTube for nobody to be held accountable. All right, they definitely there needs to be. I don't know. We getting to a point where we need some competition, like some real competition. Just my opinion. But yeah, alas, that's it for me. Be well, stay cool. Catch you on the flip side.